Citizens and travelers, greetings and welcome to Ishtarfest 2020. The challenges of a shifting world have been many this year, and it seems we are still in the throes of labor. Our own coven struggled with how to hold this annual festival safely, but one does not cease reverence in the face of crisis. For what is the strength of our spiritual conviction, if not during times of hardship? As the Queen of Heaven and Earth herself once said, when plotting how to take the sacred May from the god Enki, when the going gets tough, the tough find a way. And thus we find ourselves today with you, together. In this new dimension, we are able to expand the celebrations of the gods further than ever, thanks to the gift of technology. And the spirit of abundance continued, and the need for much spiritual palliation. This year, we are offering our festival free of charge so that more are able to partake of the goddess's message and heal. This year has had many of us struggling, many of us questioning, feeling a battle between the darkness and the light. When we enter the dark willingly, when we do our shadow work, we learn what we cannot see in the light, that the two are not in competition. The sea would not be the sea without an ebb and flow. The inhale and the exhale are both needed to sustain life. Life needs death for meaning and for balance. There is always a balance. Tonight we will call upon the sisters Ereshkigal, Lady of the Shadows and the Underworld, and Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth, to teach us the dance which is the balance, the marriage of shadow and light.
And Leo, god of breath, commander of air, and maker of storm, son of An and Ki, you who are the morning rope of heaven and earth, hear me. With your sweet breath, blow away any doubt that what happens in this circle is truth.
Utu, bringer of light, warmth, and law, you who daily radiate life and justice upon the land, hear me. Purify us now of fear and judgment.
Enki, Lord of the deep Abzu, gifted with wisdom and virility, you who bestowed upon the people the written word and formed the Tigris of Euphrates with your potency. Hear me, liberate us of our sorrows.
Ki, Mother of Earth and all the Anunnaki, you who are our shelter, our food, our drink, who provides us this home in which we experience pleasure and heartache. Hear me. Keep us rooted when the ways of the world are too much.
Anunnaki, bow and prepare for the great ones.
Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build York. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home. Brick by brick, stone by stone, we build Orc. It is our home.
Build a temple of love for you. For you we make ready the holy shrine.
Ereshkigal, Lady of Urkala, Lady of the Darkness. Ereshkigal, Widow of Gugulana, the great bull of heaven. Ereshkigal, widow of Nergal, conqueror of hubris. Ereshkigal, who eats dust and clay for bread, who drinks river mud for beer. Ereshkigal, who weeps for the young men forced to abandon their sweethearts. Ereshkigal, who weeps for the girls wrenched from their lovers' laps. Ereshkigal, who weeps for the infant child expelled before its time. We hail you in your mourning. We hail you in your sorrow. Hail, welcome, and blessed be.
Hail, welcome.
Inanna, mistress of the gods. Inanna, queen of the land of the rising of the sun. Inanna, lady of ladies, goddess of goddesses. Inanna, queen of all people. Inanna, bright rising torch of the heaven and earth. Inanna, destroyer of the hostile hordes. Inanna, lioness, queen of battle. We hail you in your glory. We hail you in your love. Hail, welcome, and blessed be.
Hail, welcome, and blessed be. Holy Ereshkigal, beloved Inanna, we are travelers between the worlds. We seek your counsel and your comfort. The human heart struggles in loss. The human mind resists that which is painful. A human life is born seeing not what you see, knowing not what you know. Goddesses, sisters, we ask that you teach us the dance of balance, the free form flow of equilibrium, the floating surrender in the wisdom that all is being, that the beginning is too ancient to remember itself, and the end is too far to think itself into existence. I am the darkness. I am the light.
I am the balance in between. I am.
I am the hearth and the wheel.
I make my home within myself.
I am the expansive desert and the swelling floodplain.
I am formation.
I am the scythe and the plow.
I am ceaseless.
I am action and the reaction.
I decide the shape I shift.
I am the apprentice and the elder.
My experience is boundless.
I am fighting against the current and allowing it to take me.
I am resolve.
I am paralyzed with fear and flying free.
I am the power of choice.
I make the wound and apply the poultice.
I am in the process.
Think in dualities and see in singularities.
I am manifestation.
I am crumbling ruins and solid foundations.
I rebuild myself.
I am memoirs in my blood and possibilities in my spirit.
I am the serpent that eats its tail.
I am the steady march of history and the seismic crash of catastrophe.
I am becoming.
I am soft as clay and hard as the oath inscribed upon it.
I am viscous.
I am the unpredictable storm and the shelter of the oasis.
I am parturition.
I am given passage in deep tunnels and in lofty.
I am the ego.
I am faith and courage. I am being and doing. I am love and will. I am the feminine and masculine shining as one. Integration is my goal, creation my pleasure, and a centered self my will manifested.
Citizens and travelers, we invite you to take these words as your creed when life appears unbalanced, when the world seems wrong, or when you feel powerless in a shift. Know that you are the culmination of a dance of energies and become a conscious performer. Whether your destiny is to be or to do, know that where you are in that moment is purposeful. Know that the darkness and the light are married within you, always. Holy Arashkaga, beloved Inanna, we thank you for blessing us tonight. We thank you for the reminder that we are not either or and constantly pushing against scales. You bestow upon us the sacred may of unmeasured flow, as above, so below, as within, so without. So mote it be.
Lady of Irkala, Lady of the Darkness, Ereshkigal, we thank you. Widow of Gugulana, the great bull of heaven, Ereshkigal, we thank you. Widow of Nergal, conqueror of hubris, Ereshkigal, we thank you. Ereshkigal, we thank you, and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Bright mistress of the gods, Inanna, we thank you. Queen of the land of the rising of the sun, Inanna, we thank you. Lady of ladies, goddess of goddesses, Inanna, we thank you. Inanna, we thank you, and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Key, we thank you for your presence here this night. Though we release you now, we ask that you continue to ground us in this phase of our being.
Thank you. We thank you for your presence this night. Though we release now, we ask that you ever encourage us to embrace our emotions as part of the healing process. Hail and farewell.
Utu, we thank you for your presence this night. Though we release you now, we ask that you prompt us to keep our minds and hearts as open as the vault of heavens.
Anlil, we thank you for your presence this night. Though we release you now, we ask that you never cease to whisper truths to our souls.
Our circle is open and never broken. Thank you, citizens and travelers, for sharing in high ritual with us this night. Though we release you now, we ask that you ground, reflect, and nourish yourselves. There is more Ishtarfest to continue. Fly free.